Coach, obviously a nice performance here tonight, especially early on in that second half by your team.
Yep. I mean, they believe that the next shot's going in. And we made some shots in the second half, and we played outstanding defense today. I thought there was a little stretch in the second half where maybe we just didn't fortify our defense to get back in position. But other than that, I mean, these guys deserve a lot of credit. Our players deserve a lot of credit. And, they did what they were supposed to do, and I'm proud of them for that.
Obviously, you talked about the defensive performance. Miles Ballou, 4 of 15 from the floor. Hoskins hit some threes late, but went 6 of 13. You really made those guys work for their shots.
Well, when you focus so much on Blue and Ellison, Hoskins and Delano go off. And I was telling you in the pregame about that. I mean, just the power of their lineup. So, we just made it difficult. We contested a lot of shots, and the guys were tuned in. And I'm on them. I'm tuned in. They're tuned in, and it was a good feeling tonight. But when our players play to their potential, there's nothing greater than that, and they deserve a lot of credit. I'm pretty proud of Walt today. Because he didn't see the ball go in, and it affects you. It affects you when it doesn't go in, and he made enough big plays away from the ball today. I think he can make more, and I think he knows he can too. But we're going through that process with him, so because he's a scorer, he's one of the most elite scorers we've had, since I've been here. So proud of him. Just guys bouncing back, it makes me think of baseball. You get in a hitting slump, but then you come back and you go 3 or 4, and then you're on a 15-game hitting streak. So we got some guys that are rounded into shape, and I'm just excited for them.
Got to be nice to coach a group of guys that's very unselfish with the basketball. 28 assists here tonight. Really passed the ball, moved the ball well. Jeremiah Washington, his first start, had 9 assists.
Well, Coach Moan has been harping on that, right? I mean, he played in the program. He's been around the program for a long time, and he just says that's who we are when we're sharing the basketball. And he's been selling it, and he's recommitted me to that thought process. And you're right, when we're passing the ball and sharing it and everybody's touching it, good things happen. And honestly, tonight, what did we get? 84, and we missed a lot of layups and opportunities, especially in the first half. So our mentality was really good tonight, and that prevailed.
Maybe talk about the play of Logan Ryan again, second straight ball game where he really had a nice offensive performance and really gives you some versatility on the front line when you match him up with Mason Pline and Cole Walker and what they can do offensively.
It's just a nice problem to have when you got a lot of guys that are playing well and you got to figure out how to get them in the game. But it was not an easy decision, with his eligibility, to keep him out for this year, to bring him back. He's just a great kid, and he practices hard, and we've been saying it for weeks. We see it. Well, now everybody else is seeing it because it's translating to the floor, and hard work pays off. So you reap what you sow, and here's Logan. So he's adding to the mix, and it's making that decision look good right now, and he's helping us win games.
Finally here, another matchup on Saturday as you take on Northwood for the second time, and another tough game expected here on Saturday afternoon.
I mean, before we talk about that, just having Brett, do the game was, it was pretty emotional today, and I just want to, shout out to their family and condolences. But, that was a moment in itself today. I don't want it to go unnoticed, and he deserves a gold star anyway for dealing with me. But moving on to Northwood, I mean, they got their own talent and style, and we just have to figure out how we're going to combat it, and study the game from last time. Last time was an ugly game with a lot of fouls, and you always get I don't want to think about it yet, Robert. You always ask me that question last. We're going to enjoy this game. We're going to be fired up, and honoring those championship teams during the game and here, and that was special too. So a lot of cool things. It's good to be in Wink Arena, and just thankful for a lot of things.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win.